I want it to blow, I'll fucking blow. You understand me?
What's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Carnage, and we got another episode of the Galacticos podcast right here for you guys on the channel. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to me. Also, make sure to subscribe to End the Stream Dave as well. His channel is in the title. We got a lot to talk about. International break is here. It's deadline day. And Dave, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit lonely at the top of this table.
Yeah, not yet, mate. We still got Bilbao behind us. Different team, guys. Different team, bro. Bilbao's behind us. Barcelona dropping points. Bro, so many things happened over the weekend, man. I went to the game. Oh, man. What a horrible game to go to, by the way. I mean, what an absolute atrocious game to go to. Oh, my Lord. But anyway, we moved. We won. We're on top. 9 points. 3 out of 3 wins. Well done, Xabi Alonso. You proved me wrong, at least until now. The first 3 games, good. But let's get into it, man.
Yeah, I mean, bro, getting 3 points is not for everybody this weekend. And you want to know what's so funny about what Barcelona went through? Because all their teams lost, right? Well, technically, they didn't lose against Vallecano, but that's what it feels like, right? Like, that's a game that you want to get the 3 points from. Messi got slapped up against Seattle in that cup final, and then Man City lost. So all the places that they go to leech off of to find joy, they couldn't get that this weekend. So now Barcelona fans have to sit there, and they can absolutely hold that for the next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Look,
that's it.
I think it's going to be a great season. I'm telling you, Dave. I mean,
it is,
look, I mean, you know what? Let's actually just get straight into it, bro. And I don't even know where we should start, with Madrid's win or with Barca's draw.
Let's start with Barcelona's loss. Well, not loss, draw, mate. Let's start with them because I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it, mate. I want to talk about it.
Bro, let's just get straight into it, man. Talk to me about Barca.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking at the match here, and do you know what? This is actually synonymous across all the 3 games that Barcelona have played so far. And they're not looking good, mate. I've got to be honest. Barcelona are not looking good at all. They are looking shaky. Defensively, they're having an absolute nightmare. Even Mallorca, the first game they had, pretty much, like, people say it was comfortable, it was dominant. Like, Mallorca had the chances as well.
Levante missed a good chance that game.
Exactly. Yeah. And you saw how Mallorca played against us. If they had a full squad out for a lot of the match, they could have been, steadily in contention to give Barcelona trouble some time. Levante, look, that team there, bro, they could have easily won that game. And Vallecano, I'm telling you now, Inigo Perez, mate, that guy is one of the best young managers on the planet. He is so good at setting up his team to just play attacking football. And that's what Vallecano knows, So their game yesterday was absolutely sensational. I was watching that, and people saw me do a match reaction from the airport because I was flying back. Because if you don't know, guys, I got engaged over the weekend. Congratulations, Dave. Yeah, I got engaged. And as you can see, my face is absolutely glowing. I don't look a nightmare to look at anymore. But my face was even glowing even more watching that match. Yeah. They were absolutely frying Barcelona. And I put a comment in the Football Chaos group. And it was a comment from somebody who I actually pinned it on my channel, in my after my match reaction.
Okay.
And look, the comment is as follows, This is the comment. Exciting football. What game are you watching? By the way, that was 1,000% a penalty. When are you allowed to shove like that in the box? And we had 3 away games. You had 2 home games. Vallecano was shit. They were pumping Barcelona from the first to the 90th minute.
Bro, Jean Garcia masterclass.
Destroying. Exactly. Jean Garcia, if it wasn't for him, Barcelona would have easily lost that game about 4-1. 5-1, I could see. Yeah, and it's absolute facts.
That's a fact.
And you know me, people call me the Barcelona Glazer, Yesterday was no
That's
Barcelona glaze at all in that match reaction. Yeah. I am full unbiased, and I can call it as it is. Barcelona have been poor for the very first 3 games. Yeah. Real Madrid haven't blown anybody away either. Let's be honest on this. Yeah. But Barcelona have been shit the very first game.
Look,
They're
Dave.
not the same. They're not the same, bro. They're not the same. Something is about them, and I would expect them to start off the blocks fast, winning La Liga, but it looks like they're on holiday mode, yeah? Papillon, I was watching his watch-along, yeah?
I'm sorry to hear that.
After that goal went in, bro, this guy, he like wants all the team out or something, but he was raging fully, yeah? And Hansi Flick was like this the whole game. He was looking at the game. Yeah, man brings Marcus Rashford on. I think Rashford is the only player that actually done anything in the whole of the 90 minutes. He's the only one who actually made any decent runs into the box. The only one. Yamal,
I think Rashford was okay.
Yamal dropped a generational stinker yesterday. I don't know where that guy was on the pitch. Yeah,
did Pedri play?
I didn't know if Pedri was. I was about to say
because I was watching the game and I'm thinking to myself, "Where's the best midfielder in the world? Yeah. Where's the guy that makes the decisive passes, that takes risk and creates from the midfield?"
De Jong was dropping a sensational
where's this midfielder that everybody talks to me about that is just so far and clear ahead of everyone else? Let me tell you something right now. Oh my God, bro. Barcelona fans are lucky. Brother Dave, my daughter yesterday, we had a christening for her, right? She got baptized.
Oh, congratulations.
So I couldn't do a watch along. Let me tell you something right now, bro. Barca fans are fucking lucky. I was thinking to myself if I should just record a match reaction outside of the party that we had for her. I was thinking to myself, yo, should I just set something up right here? Yeah. But you feel me? Like the grandmas and the elders were around. I didn't really want to give nobody a heart attack by just fucking losing my shit in the driveway.
Bro,
let me tell you something right now.
Wait, before you go 1 second, yeah. Let me just tell you something. Yeah?
Go ahead.
And somebody put a comment in the earlier on, and I'll let you speak after this.
Okay.
You realize that we both didn't do any watch along, hey alongs of Barcelona games. Yeah. Why don't we just don't do that all the season, bro? Guys, we both didn't do watch alongs, yeah. And they absolutely got pumped by Vallecano, bro.
That can't run with me, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, carry on,
can't run. Let me tell you something right now. Barcelona are shit. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Offensively, one of the best teams in the world, right? Attacking wise, it's phenomenal.
Not yesterday.
But defensive, what they have going on in the back, all these varsitards say, oh, saying the high line is getting tiring. No, it's not. It's called analysis. Your back line is fucking shit. Now, I gave you Joan Garcia in terms of, I looked at your transfer window. I said, okay, that great piece of business. Aside from that, Barcelona have done nothing to improve their team. And I don't see them being successful this season. I'm telling you, the second season of Hansi Flick, there's always a drop-off in quality. Pedri was ass. Lamine Yamal was ass. I'm telling you this right now, bro. I'm looking forward to playing Barcelona. I'm looking at that back line. I'm looking at that midfield. Danny Olmo, man like Megan Rapinoe, out there dropping a stinker. Missing good opportunities.
Yeah, 2 years, yeah.
And then let's just get straight to what everybody's thinking about. How the fuck is VAR not working? How convenient. I want to ask you, Dave, because to me, that's not a pen. And everybody can vouch that I'm very objective when it comes to VAR. For example, against Levante, I said during my watch-along, that's not a handball. Levante should not get a pen, right? Against Real Madrid versus Mallorca. Sorry, not Mallorca. Real Madrid versus, Mallorca. What am I talking about? I said, that's not a handball on Arda Güler. I'm very consistent. With that Lamine Yamal penalty, he lost the ball. He doesn't have control of it. Him and the defender are running after it. Lamine Yamal sticks his foot out to initiate the contact. And then they get the pen. All of a sudden, VAR is not working. Negreira, I'm going to be honest. It's the history of Barcelona. Let me tell you a stat, Dave. From 2018, which is when they basically got exposed for making these payments for match reports or whatever. Since 2018, do you know Barcelona have only won the league 3 times? You don't find that interesting? It's always them that get these favorable decisions, right? But yet we have to hear about Madrid. Can I ask you, Dave, which team in La Liga has had the most goals overturned by VAR?
Probably Barcelona then.
Real Madrid.
Oh,
It's
Real Madrid,
not
okay.
close. By a margin of like 15 goals.
Yeah.
We've had the most goals overturned, right? So this is why whenever they try and spin this narrative that we get all these corruption and these things, it doesn't work with me because we're not the team that's in court for cheating. That is never a penalty. Barcelona are very lucky that they left this game with anything. Rayo Vallecano were opening them up, bro. I'm telling you, that back line is awful. Christensen, and I think it was it Eric Garcia?
Yeah, Eric Garcia, yeah.
Oh, my
Christensen, Eric Garcia, yeah.
Nah.
Kunde was getting even cooked on the left-hand side, bro.
Oh, my
And then
goodness.
Balde, a lot of the crosses that they actually had came from Balde's side as well. So, bro, and the main culprit of this was Issy, bro. That guy was finding passes left, right, and center. He must have, I remember, they had a really big chance, where Jean Garcia made an incredible save. Issy must have controlled it on the throwing line with his chest or something, brought it down, and then spun a first time left-footed, like half volley pass to God knows who, and it was absolutely crazy, He was the best player on the pitch, by a mile. The best goalkeeper on the pitch, of course, was Jean Garcia. But Jean Garcia definitely deserves man of the match for that game because he saved Barcelona from getting humiliated. Yeah, exactly. Man like Johnny Sins, bruv. Like he was actually
Issy Calzone, bro. That ball that he played from the corner, that was a good goal that they scored.
Absolutely, right back post, mate. Not unmarked.
Turn up in like these bigger games.
Yeah, he would turn up against Real Madrid. I know, 100%.
Oh, come on, bro. Of course, bro. He cooked us last season.
Yeah, exactly.
He absolutely fucking cooked us.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how. Look, Vallecano are in Europe. Obviously, they're playing the Conference League. So, look, I'm rooting for them, bruv, big time. They are.
Are they in Europa or are they in the conference? You said
Conference League.
Conference. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So
and you like their manager?
Win that. Yeah, exactly. Inigo Perez is excellent. Like the way the football that he plays is so expansive. Like they love attacking football. You realize, that when teams actually press Barcelona, they falter big time. Yeah, you can have a team that sits back and holds defensive shape, but Barcelona are going to try and open you up. When you have actually a team that can attack, imagine, guys, I'm going to say this right now, and this is hypotheticals. Yeah, if that was Real Madrid on the end of those crosses that come in, Real Madrid need to take notes. They need to. The width of Barcelona is going to get exposed big time. Yeah. And I'm just going to say something. Yeah. For the front three against Barcelona. Yeah. Just for passes being whipped into the box. I want to see Vinny. I want to see Mbappe. I want to see Rodrigo play against that Barcelona team. Yeah. I want to see Trent, who can deliver those over the top balls that we saw in the Mallorca match. Even though Mbappe was offside. I want to see Trent and Carreras bombing up those wings, creating overloads. Yeah, Barcelona are going to get fried. Imagine if that was Mbappe in the center of those chances. Jean Garcia wouldn't have seen the light of day, bruv. Like Vallecano, they shit their pants, bruv, in front of the goal. That's
so you don't feel as confident about Barca anymore because it's like you brought up how people say that you're a Barca sympathizer, which I do tend to agree with that, right? Because you are very positive about them, how you speak.
I'm positive about them when they play well, man. Like across the last season, they played well.
So we're not going to get any. So when are you dropping that Rashford apology video that you were planning on doing after he bagged against K-Pop FC? Do you still plan on dropping that?
I'm not planning those apology videos. No, right. That was a smoke screen, guys. I was completely lying here, because unfortunately, bro, like, do you know what, Timo? I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest. That Rashford, like I said earlier, was pretty much the only player trying to make any inroads in past the defense. The only player.
Yeah, nah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, and I've got it's absolutely ludicrous that he's the only one. Like it was him, and I think Balde was doing some decent stuff, like trying to run inside, but like they were stinking out big time. Like honestly, it was crazy.
Wait,
And
but Dave, how is VAR not working, man? Like, what do you mean you can't
look,
communicate? Then fucking run somebody up there to fucking.
to be honest, I think a
get
lot of
their
the
decision.
a lot of the chances also that Vallecano had, a lot of them were called offside, and I think it was one that was called offside, but he wasn't actually offside. And I think honestly, like we need to actually explore the roots of why VAR doesn't work. Like La Liga needs to have an inquisition.
Like,
Because,
how didn't it work for that game?
well, I
That to
don't
me
know,
is
man.
super weird. Like, since when
I
does
don't know.
VAR not work? Like in a match that it's a part of. Like that to me is just super crazy.
Do you know what? Maybe Madrid infiltrated Perez, Florentino Perez infiltrated Vallecano Stadium only up the road, mate. Disable the VR thing, so
But why would he do that?
So Vallecano can actually beat the high line on several occasions, bro. You never know, bro. You never know.
Wait,
Maybe
so
he's
Dave,
helping him out.
so did you say that you think that's a penalty?
It's hard to call. It's hard to call. You have to look at the momentum of the game. Like the video that Miguel put in the chat, it looks like a penalty. But then when you look at it from the front end, when Yamal's completely lost the ball, it doesn't look the penalty because Yamal's just completely lost control.
He's lost it, and he initiated the contact.
Mm.
So how is that a pen?
Right, it's hard, mate. It's hard, and I think VAR would have called it not a pen. I think personally. They would need to look at multiple angles because multiple angles look like he's like literally swiping his leg like bloody Khabib, bruv. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So I don't know, mate. It's a weird one, but yeah, man. Barcelona. Do you know what, bro? They need to come back after the international break, and they're lucky. They're lucky it's international break. I'm telling you right now, because they would have played Valencia next.
Yeah.
They're lucky, man. It's international break. I'm telling you right now.
You know what's wild though? They should have sold Fermin Lopez, bro. They should have took the 60 million or whatever Chelsea or Newcastle were offering, and then they should have went in and got them a center back. I'm gonna be honest. They should have did something over the last few days to try and fix that back line, just to give some defensive reinforcements or something. Because after you lose Inigo Martinez to Al Nassr, how the hell do you not go out there and try and get somebody else that can come in? Like, let's just generally like look at that back line. And look, we know left back Alejandro Balde is a good player, right? We know Koundé, he's going to be a good player for them. That's not really the issue, is the fullbacks. It's the center backs, right? Like Kubarsi, the first 3 games, he looks like trash. Like, he doesn't even look better than Arroyo, to be honest with you. Christensen is not that good. He can't stay fit to begin with. Eric Garcia is not that good. So essentially, if we're being objective, Barcelona only have one good center back that you could say fits this system, and that is Kubarsi, because he does have a lot of potential. He's young, gonna make mistakes, but their defensive depth is just awful. And I think what we saw against Vallecano, they're gonna need Jean Garcia to have a lot of matches like this for them to be able to leave with something. Because VAR is not going to always be out of order and out of working and all these different things for every match. You're not going to keep on getting these favorable calls. But, bro. Like, that back line is wild. The fact that Barcelona did not try to address it after Inigo Martinez left, to me, is just crazy.
Yeah, no, mate. I think this transfer deadline day is come great because now they can't do anything. They're just going to have to rely on the back line. Christensen, he made some decent tackles actually yesterday, to be honest. He made some decent blocks, some crosses across the blocks that were flying. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward, bruv. I'm looking forward to seeing how Barcelona play after the international break, because if they carry on this form, bro, they're going to drop points against a lot of teams, you know? A lot of teams.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is too, Dave, before we move on, bro, it was so crucial for us to not be the team that dropped points first. I'm telling you, that's a huge confidence
momentum
for us, because I didn't want to drop points first. I didn't want to have to try and play catch up to Barca like we did last season, because for me, it's not a good position to be in. And I think now we have the advantage. From the moment that this league kicks off, we're in a title race, right? And I'm not looking at Atleti. By the way, how the fuck? Another game that they didn't win. I can't believe it, bro.
They're done.
But
Atletico Madrid are done. Like then they're not clawing back a 7-point gap on Real Madrid.
Bro, they're already out of it. They are already out of it.
Simeone might get sacked. I'm gonna see. I can call it now. He may get sacked by Christmas.
Do you know? I don't think that they sack him. At least not during the middle of the season.
Yeah, and also they have Champions League as well. So
I think they wait for it. What they do domestically in terms of the 2 cups, like Spanish Super Cup, Copa del Rey, and the UCL. Yeah. I think he can leave next summer. I just don't see it happening during the middle. Unless they get knocked out Spanish Super Cup against us, then in Copa del Rey, they get knocked out really early. And then the UCL, they get knocked out like round of 16. And then now they're in a position where they have nothing to play for from like February on or something like that. Then I just don't see Simeone getting sacked in the middle of the season, to be fair. But now look, we're going to keep sipping on these Barcelona
let me just say something as well. Yeah, after Barcelona, and Miguel was taking the piss out of it as well in the group chat. Like, they got Newcastle, bro, away. They're gonna cook, man. I swear now, Barcelona, they're gonna feel Newcastle big time. Yeah, people say, "Oh, it's only Newcastle." Trust me on this one. The midfield of Newcastle are going to clamp Barcelona's legs.
I think Barca will get bullied that game.
But they absolutely physically? They could potentially win, but they'll physically get.
But I still think that they win that match, though. Like, I expect them to win, but I think they are going to struggle. They're going to struggle against Newcastle because of the physicality. But I think like Barca should be getting 3 points. Is that their first Champions League game?
His first Champions League game, yeah.
Come on, Newcastle, bro. Come on, Newcastle. But I mean, look, chat, let us know what you guys are saying about that Barcelona stinker, right? The boys on Chaos will be getting flamed later. Yeah. Oh my God. That show's gonna actually be chaos. I can just tell you right now. But Dave, let's actually talk about the best and most important team in Spain, right? You don't give a fuck about Barcelona. Talk to me about Real Madrid. Undefeated.
I was at the game, mate.
3 wins, 1 goal conceded. I think we are currently the best team in La Liga. Defensively, we're better than Barcelona. The midfield looks more structured than Barcelona's. And I'd say our attack is looking almost on level as theirs.
Yeah, Vinny scored. It's good, as well. Yeah, like I was at the game. I was at the game, as you know, guys, against Mallorca. It was always going to be a tough game. Mallorca always pose problems. We know that they do. That's Mallorca. They love to give us problem. Pablo Torre was actually doing really good against Real Madrid as well. On when he picked up the ball, he looked always dangerous. But overall, I got to say something about Real Madrid. Yeah, and my match reaction may have spoke different wording and different volumes, but I mentioned one piece, I think, during my match reaction is that, you know what, we got 9 points from the first 3 games. Yeah. And at the end of the La Liga campaign, it's the points that you rack up that's the most important. And Real Madrid, they may play this high possession type football where they pass it around and just wait for an opening. But when I was at the game and I really looked at it and I really deep dived into it, Mallorca really didn't have too many chances that I would think it would be under Ancelotti. Because we're dominating the ball so much, we're limiting the chances that Mallorca had to even counterattack us, essentially at times, yeah? Yes, we had gaps in midfield. Yes, we were exposed some certain times, but nothing too drastic, obviously, apart from the corner, yeah? And when I watched the match, and I tell you what, mate, you've been to the game in the Club World Cup, yeah? You see it on TV. It's different.
Yeah.
You analyze it differently because you're watching the match like a live spectator and you can't really get replays. You don't get anything like that. You're just watching it live. So you have to really know what's happening, yeah? If you heard my watch along, the Madrid fans, the whistling for the referee was absolutely insane, mate. Yeah? Absolutely insane.
It was a bad handball call.
Mate, it was crazy. And we had disallowed goals, yeah, and I saw Arda Güler's replay and stuff. Yeah, he had his hands tucked to his chest and stuff. That's what he was saying to the referee. And you don't see as Arda Güler as the type of player to physically use his hands in any type of way to get favorable calls, yeah? And We had disallowed goals. Yeah, that Trent pass, it was just more precise. You see Mbappe how close he was to that offside. It was crazy, mate. It was
For me, that the
that
offside
close.
rule is a bit weird as well because from
Miniature.
the image, his feet is behind the defenders, but they fucking going off his shoulder. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like to me, like that's weird, bro. Like that's where I feel like it should be where your feet are, right? Not where your head is or some shit like that. Like, so for me, I think Mbappe should be timing his runs a bit better. But yeah, I mean, it's like you said, bro. Like that pass by Trent, I actually think the opening 30 minutes when we were pretty mid, I thought Trent was maybe our most effective player.
He was trying consistently looking for the
like
same
the
ball
that he was playing.
It was
like to Mbappe, like the passing, bro. Like this is why Trent is here, right?
Yeah.
Like
and that's why he showed up. He showed up in that match
because of what he gives us defensively.
Yeah,
we brought Trent here for that creativity, right? Yeah. That passing range that he has. It's not too many players in world football that can make those kind of passes. But find Mbappe like that.
Yeah, both wing backs were actually doing fantastically well. Like
bro, Álvaro Carreras, that goal line clearance.
Yeah, goal line clearance, and he made the cross as well to the back post so we can header it across. That was a fizzed in ball, really nice. And do you know what? I looked at it and I have to commend Álvaro Carreras so much because he looked really, really good against Mallorca. Really good. And there's certain players that are going to be in this team that are going to have consistent performances. Tchouaméni, the amount of heading clearances that he made from long balls from Mallorca was insane. Yeah, the stats don't call it as it is correctly. Yeah, he was battling, he was winning duels, he was literally sitting on the edge of the box, Mallorca at times, and just clearing his lines. Yeah, Tchouaméni apparently got dunked on for the corner. Do you know what? It happens, but it's the rest of the game where you turn up and you show what you're made of. Yeah,
yeah.
And that team talk after the water break, Real Madrid just came out looking like
we
kill man.
Blitzed them.
Like, we wanted to look like kill them, honestly.
Like that, I'd say from about the 30, maybe like 3rd minute.
Yeah,
like after the water break ended up until
about 40th
halftime. Even with added time, bro, we were absolutely cooking them.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
I don't know what Xabi Alonso said to them, but it worked.
Yeah.
I think sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and honestly, I looked at it and hey, Vinny, because Vinny at that time, and I was looking at the match because I was sitting just middle left of, and I was watching the match from that end. Yeah. And I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players counter-attacking Mallorca. They're like 3 at back. Yeah? We were like ready to destroy them here. But you know what? Sometimes I like about Vinny is what he does when he does that. He like just said, okay, cool. I'm just going to take the ball myself, go direct and score myself. Yeah?
Yeah.
And he banged it in. Yeah. So that is Vinny in the example of that moment, what he can do. Yeah. Mbappe, I'm going to be honest. The whole match, he was poor. He was mid.
I think Mbappe and Franco were our 2 worst players.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Valverde was decent. Very good. Yeah. Tchouaméni was very good. Arda Güler had spells. Yeah. That's what people don't get. Like, people say that Arda Güler was a best
I'm
player.
going to be real, Dave. The goal definitely saved Arda Güler.
Yeah, exactly. The goal saved.
Before that, bro was in the midfield looking kind of lost a bit.
Lost and losing the ball consistently, bro. He was losing the ball in defense, bro. He had the ball. I was looking at it because Mallorca were attacking my end. Yeah. And I saw Arda Güler getting surrounded by like 5 players. I said, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Passing out. Just clear your lines. Do whatever you need to do and not allow Mallorca. As soon as that, Mallorca had a chance to get into the box. So I was like, bro, that's from you. Yeah, we have to limit the opposition's chances. If that's a team in Europe, they're killing us. That's true. Yeah, if that Champions League football, they're killing us in those games.
I mean, look, but let's be real though, Dave. Mallorca played really well, and even though we won, I wasn't happy with what I saw. I do think we should have got 3 goals, right? I think Arda should have got a brace. Again, just like with Barca against Levante.
Yeah,
the ball's gonna hit Arda in his chest anyways. Like, it's a natural reflex. Something's coming at you. You're going to put your arm to protect. Like, that's just human nature.
Yeah.
I think the handball rule in La Liga is idiotic, but at the same time, at least they're being consistent because we beat the VAR allegations for that game because they called it against Barca when they gave the pen to Levante, and now they call it against us. So if they call it like that for the rest of the season, you won't hear me complain.
Yeah.
The issue is when it's not across the board and it's not consistent, because there will be games where it's going to be called, oh, that's a goal, right? Like they'll give it or they won't give a penalty for the same things that we've been seeing over the last few weeks. But aside from that, I don't think that we played well. Mallorca, they did not defend. And I'm kind of using Osasuna as like that parameter of
the benchmark, yeah.
Because Osasuna, that first game, did nothing. They literally just sat back, did not try to attack at all. Mallorca, this game, they played a 5 at the back. Defensively, they looked solid. But when they won the ball back, they were attacking us. They were sending people forward. Like, they didn't just have 2 up top trying to just do no. They sent a majority of their players up the pitch. I think they moved it really fast as well. I'd say for a majority of the game, we did handle the pressure from them well. But at the same time, I do think that for a majority of that match, Dave, we were outplayed. It was that 15-minute spell after the water break that saved us, right? I think us conceding from a corner, I want the set piece coach fired already. I know he just got here, but that already gave me PTSD of last season where we were so shit from defending corners. I don't understand. Chouameni and Dean Howson, you're right there. Why is nobody jumping? Dean Howson is 6'5". You should never lose an aerial battle. Chouameni, you're a physical defender. You're somebody that is an aerial threat for us. You should never be losing that. And of course, it's Mariki. It's always Mariki, bro.
Yeah,
so that to me was annoying. But on the positive side, Dean Howson, right? He needs to be that main target man when we have our set pieces, right? I think playing the ball into him and then his heading it back across goal for Arda Güler, fantastic, right? I think it was Valverde immediately after they got the ball back. We pressed them, win it. Vinny carries it, scores a good goal.
Yeah.
That right there saved us.
But those
also, Dave, real quick.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Mbappe, I don't understand. And this is where I'm going to say that Xabi Alonso had a stinker. Why is Mbappe taking free kicks? This guy has only scored 1 in his entire career. Brother, you are already on penalties.
Yeah.
You never should be taking a free kick for us.
I was looking at Rodrigo. I was looking at Rodrigo there, standing over it. Yeah. Mbappe standing over it. Yeah. If Trent was on, I would just, you know what? If Trent's on, I'll just put Trent to take free kicks all day long. Yeah. Valverde, our best set piece taker on the team is Trent. That's facts. Yeah. Let's just call it as is. Yeah. Arda Güler would probably be next in line. Then you have others as well standing over. So, like, we don't have a dedicated one on that pitch at the moment. So I was screaming, bro, you should have heard me in my watch along. I was like, bro, Xabi Alonso, what are you doing, bro? Why is Mbappe taking free kicks, bro?
I couldn't believe, bro, when he was over the ball. I'm like, there's no way Mbappe's taking this.
Yeah.
There's no way. Yeah, like that experiment has to end.
Yeah, like, exactly.
I know Trent was off the pitch. Franco at that time was off. Same thing with Arda. But yeah, Rodrigo was there. I'd rather Valverde just smash it. We've seen him score free kicks, right? Exactly. Like there's no reason for Mbappe.
Or Mbappe just to hit it straight at the keeper or something, try and get a fumble or something like that. But honestly, yeah, I'm going to say something, yeah. Rodrigo was giving 15, 20 minutes to play that game. The guy was fucking lazy when he came on. He was right next to me. Right next to me. I was watching right next. And guys, if you saw my seat, yeah, unreal view. Yeah. The guy's right next to me. And the Real Madrid have the ball several times. And this is the stuff that you don't see on camera, by the way. Yeah. The stuff that you don't see. The pitch not in full view. Rodrigo, when Real Madrid have the ball, he's not doing anything. He's not making a run inroads into the fucking center of the box or whatever, do anything. He's just standing still. Like, I don't understand. You have 15 minutes to prove yourself on why you should start. Why don't you get... If I had 15 minutes to prove to myself and prove to Xabi Alonso why I should start, yeah, I'll be fucking going crazy, bro. Yeah? Rodrigo did nothing when he came on as well. The substitutions didn't make any impact whatsoever. Yeah? Any impact, yeah? The goal line clearances saved us. That slide tackle saved us. Yeah,
Yeah. From Trent.
Trent. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This
That was
this
defensive
is
awareness.
this is what it is. Yeah, and I'm telling you right now. Yeah, Real Madrid. We may have got 9 points, but we can't be too over the moon yet, because I'm going to say right now, yeah, we faced. Okay, Mallorca, a decent team. I know they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
Osasuna are a dud team. Oviedo are a dud team. Yeah, Mallorca at home should be a dud team, and we should make them look easy. It should be make it easier work. Yeah, when we come back from the international break, those games there, man, I'm looking at them. It's going to be a gauntlet. It's going to be an actual gauntlet, because, and I'm trying to find tickets to go to. I actually want to do a home game, bruv. Yeah, and I didn't want to do it in that Kairat, wherever it is, bruv. I'm looking at tickets, bro.
Are you talking about a home game for the UCL, right?
In the away game in Kazakhstan, bruv. Yeah, I wanted to do a vlog in Kazakhstan.
You're trying to go to Kazakhstan.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Kazakhstan, bruv. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Do
Of
the old
all the
Borat,
games,
bruv.
why not go to Anfield?
No, I wanted to go. Yeah, I want to go. Well, I'm going to go to Anfield. I'm in the UK and Man City games, but I wanted to go to.
No, wait, are you going to go, or are you going to try to? Or
I'm going to try to go to the Liverpool games and the thing, but I wanted to go to Afghanistan, mate. Sit with the home crowd, bruv.
Man said
It'd be sick, mate. It'd be sick, mate. I'll wear no colors, bruv, whatsoever, bruv. I won't be celebrating. Yeah, no watch along settings. Probably the Wi-Fi would be horrible, but what I will do is I will sit in that home crowd, mate, and I'll be looking. Yeah, like a boss, mate, in the Kazakhstan vlog.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying, bro? This is what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah. So look, I look at this. I look at this Champions League run up here, and we got Marseille first. Yeah, we know how French teams do against us. It's
Marseille are a decent side, bro.
Yeah, I know they are a decent.
I mean,
side,
look, we'll talk about the UCL a little bit later though, because like we didn't get to do it on Thursday. So like don't get really, like all your thoughts just yet.
But the game obviously just to cover my 2 bits on this game. Real Madrid were just as poor against Osasuna. Just as poor, the same. I feel they played the same. I think Real Madrid weren't too good at all. Like I honestly believe that like what did we do in that game? What did we do in the Mallorca game apart from that spell? 0.
I don't agree. I think Osasuna, yeah, like that was. I think
what did we do, guys? Chat if you want to agree, put agree, disagree. Like what did we do against Mallorca apart from 10 minutes of the game?
No. It's true. Again, that wasn't a good performance, right? Even though some people are saying that it was. For me, I wasn't happy watching that because Mallorca, they could have equalized. Let's not get this confused. If it was not for Trent and Álvaro Carreras, we drop points just like Barca.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason that I'm happy though, Dave, is because for as mediocre as we looked that match, overall, we look better than Barca. And that's the main thing for me. That's one
of the positives I wanted to mention.
Exactly. A lot of people did not think we're going to look better than Barcelona like early on, right? And we have so far. I think in all phases of the game, except you could argue attack, I think we look better than Barcelona.
What I wanted to say on that, sorry, is that look, the possession stuff is all good. Yeah, it's all good from Xabi Alonso. I have no qualms against that, to be honest. Like we keep 77% possession of the ball. Who gives a toss? Yeah, we limit the opposition chances. That means we will concede less goals. That's one thing. Yeah, we won't be so frantic. We won't lose and turn over the ball that easily. So we're going to limit the opposition chances that they have. Yeah. Second of all, yeah, the midfield, as we know, Tchouaméni's been an absolute boss so far in La Liga. Yeah, probably our best player. Yeah, out of all the players in the team. So Tchouaméni, yeah, with Valverde, that is a huge backbone that we have. Yeah, those two there is going to be runners for days. I'm excited to see what happens when Jude returns, because if Jude returns and maybe takes over Arda in some matches and Arda's favored in other matches, it's all up to Xabi Alonso.
I don't think it'll be either or. I think they both start. I think we just
how can you fit Jude in? Okay, you go back to the
like I don't think that we run that front three. But where would you? Because I don't think we have a right winger at the moment that's offering us anything. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, I like Franco. I'm excited about his potential, but we all know heading into this season, the expectations are pretty low, right? Because a lot of us were not watching River Plate aside from the Club World Cup. And he's only 18, just come from Argentina, has to adapt to Europe. But man like Slim Shady on my right wing, I don't think Franco should start the next match.
Yeah, he looks.
I really don't, bro. Franco, that was his worst performance so far. I don't think he offered us anything. There's only one positive that I can say Franco did, and that was what led to the disallowed goal.
Yeah,
right?
the run into the box. Yeah, I said that.
The run and then the way that he spun that defender to create separation for him to get his shot off. That was the only positive thing that he did. I don't think Franco, and I thought it was crazy. I remember when they were reporting before Franco even got here that he was going to be starting games early. And I said, there's no way he's going to be starting matches right away. But at that time, I didn't believe that Rodrigo wouldn't want to play on the right, So I thought it'd be Rodrigo out there. But now that Rodrigo predominantly wants to play on the left, our right wing options at the moment are only Franco and Brahim.
Yeah.
So, he's gotten his opportunities, but I wouldn't say that he's done the most with them. Like, we've seen some positives, but it's just been very mid so far.
Yeah.
So I don't look at him as somebody, when we come back from the international break, I cannot see him starting that first game back.
Do you know what? I'm actually interested for this because Endrick is due to return after the international break. I'm actually excited to see what Endrick does under Xabi Alonso. I've got to be honest, guys. Yeah. I know Endrick has not been lighting up the world. I know he hasn't been like the most prominent player in the team when he's made appearances. He scores a couple of goals here and there. Great stuff. I'm really excited to see what Endrick does under Xabi Alonso. Yeah. And he can play right wing. Endrick. He can.
Yeah, but I don't think Endrick is going to get a lot of minutes when he comes back, bro.
Look, that Franco, that Endrick right wing, I think that is what we're looking at. I think Gonzalo Garcia replaces Mbappe. I think Rodrigo is the bench man for Vinny. Yeah. You got Jude, Arda Güler could be potentially in that attacking 10 if we're looking at there. We got Valverde. You've got obviously Tchouameni, and then we have other obviously players on the bench that could replace like Ceballos and for example Alaba, who's been favoured in midfield in preseason. Then you got the whole defense who have a replacement. Carvajal is an excellent benchman, or Trent is an excellent benchman for each other. Yeah. In any game. Yeah.
They'll rotate. They'll rotate.
They'll rotate. Keep them fresh.
To start every game is just ridiculous.
We have excellent squad depth. I've got to be honest, yeah. We have excellent squad depth. Each player is replaceable, not in the likeness I would like. Like Mbappe doesn't have a life-for-life replacement. Like Gonzalo Garcia is not life-for-life replacement for Mbappe. But what Gonzalo Garcia offers is different than what Mbappe offers. Yeah. What Endrick offers is different than what Franco Mastantuono offers. And what Brahim offers is different. But Brahim Diaz, I don't want anyone to see him in a Real Madrid shirt. I'm sorry, yeah. This guy's a dud. Yeah. Brahim Diaz, I don't want to see him anymore. Like,
I'd rather see Brahim Diaz than fucking James Ceballos on the pitch.
Yeah, but you rather see him than Franco Mastantuono?
No.
Dani Ceballos, I know why. I know why Dani Ceballos came on. I know why.
But Ceballos is annoying, Dave. Every transfer window, this guy is twerking and crying for a move away.
I know.
And it's like we have to convince this mediocre player to remain at Real Madrid. Like, what the fuck? Yo, Dani Ceballos should be thanking God every day he wakes up that he plays for Real Madrid. This guy's always crying every summer for a move away. I don't want to see him. I want to see Thiago Pitarch. I don't want to see Dani Ceballos, bro.
Yeah, Thiago Pitarch is obviously a decent prospect, but Ceballos has played in the midfield in high level games as well. We know that he can play there. Like Thiago Pitarch is unknown. He's in these big games, so I would like to see Thiago play, but I know why Xabi Alonso. And again, another thing that you see in live games is the instructions when Ceballos coming on. I see Xabi Alonso look in the middle, just stay there and pass the ball correctly. That's what he wanted to do, because Mallorca, when they had resurgence towards the end of the game a little bit, Madrid controlled the ball well. When under Ancelotti, we probably wouldn't have controlled the ball well. We would have probably given them more chances to score. You understand? That's what Ceballos does. Ceballos is he makes things simple in the midfield when we need it to be simple. We don't want explosiveness. We don't want no nonsense. He won't lose the ball that easily. Yeah, because he's a good passer of the ball. That's it. He's just a sideways passer. You understand? So, oh wait, sorry, my fiance is downstairs. I need to open the door. I'll be back.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I'll be back,
go
mate.
ahead.
I'll be back.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, look, man, big up end the stream, Dave. People, make sure you guys smash that like button, right? While he's gone, right? Let's try to get up to 100 likes. Come on, people. It's been over about 300 of you guys in here. You should definitely be over 100 likes. Let me see. I think we got a super chat here. Big up to my guy Relic, says when Jude comes, right wing as a role is done for. Yeah, I do think when Jude returns, we go back to that 3-5-2 like we saw in the Club World Cup. I think that's what Xabi Alonso wants to actually do. But since Jude and Camavinga aren't available right now, then the 4-3-3 and then it becoming a 3-4-3 on the ball, that does make a bit more sense just with the personnel that's available. But yeah, I think if Camavinga was fit while Jude was out, because I thought Camavinga, before he got injured, I was viewing him as a player that was going to be starting. But the fact that he got injured, it's like, damn, so 2 8s is not available because Jude is an 8. Yeah, I think the 3-4-3/4-3-3, that just makes a little bit more sense. But yeah. Like that right wing isn't going to be seen as much once Jude is available. Big up for the super chat, broski. I appreciate that. Let's see. I think we have to be patient with Franco. There's a reason that I'm not too upset about him looking lackluster. Like, I remember I was watching Matrix channel with him and Sam after the match. I think, and I think Sam was saying, oh, if I'm gonna, criticize Vinicius, then I have to criticize Franco. But to me, the two are not comparable. One has been in Europe for the last 7 years, has been one of the best players in the world, and has been dropping mediocre performances for the last 8 months. The other just came from Argentina 2.5 weeks ago and is still trying to adapt to the league. I think Franco's going to be just fine, right? Whether we use him on the right wing, whether we play him as more of a 10, right? I think Franco will do okay, especially with Xabi Alonso, because I do trust my gaffer. It's like I always say, in Xabi, we trust. Dave,
yeah.
Let me ask you a question before we move on, bro. Do you feel a lot more confident now for the rest of the season?
Yeah, yes. Depends on the matches coming back, because obviously, like I said, we got the run up of matches. I do feel more confident. I see Xabi Alonso's direction. I see what he wants to do with the team. And remember when I said I'll give him 3 games to prove to me he will win these 3 games, the first 3 games. Yeah. And he did. Standards. That's it. Simple. Even if we have to stink it out, we stink it out. Yeah. Real Madrid are not going to be the most mind-blowing team playing football. Yeah. But La Liga, I want to win. End of story.
But do you think that we will?
And now it's hard to tell. I cannot really tell if we will win La Liga, because it's got to be up to that El Clasico match is going to give us a good barometer. The first 10 games, like I said, is going to give us a good inkling into how Barcelona and Real Madrid are going to set up for the rest of the season. If Barcelona carry on the way they carried on the very first 3 matches, they're going to lose a string of games coming up. I'm telling you right now. That's facts. Yeah?
I mean, I hear it.
Absolutely.
But Dave, I'm confident, bro. I told you before a ball was even fucking kicked, we're winning La Liga. I'm not worried about Barcelona, bro. Like, we're winning La Liga. Let me tell you this right now. It's happening. We are better. Defensively, we are clear. Our goalkeeper is clear. Our midfield is clear. The attack, I still got to see if Vinicius can get back to his original settings, right? Mbappe looks like he's on smoke. He did drop a stinker, though, against Mallorca, to be fair. So I'll give Barca the attack for right now, right? I'll say, look, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, whatever, okay? But on the other phases of the game, and
we're the best.
Don't even get me started about the managers. Dave, you already know. Come on. Yeah, Hansi Flick, better resume, more proven. Yeah. I get it. But Xabi Alonso is the president, Xabi Alonso is the future of management. I'm not even talking about just Real Madrid. I'm telling you, Xabi's going to be the blueprint. This guy is a tactical genius. Dave, it's like you said, we were struggling. Water break comes up. We blitzed them. Why is that? Tactical adjustments. My gaffer. We're winning La Liga, bro.
All he did was just say, all he said,
fucking scrubs.
He said, take risks. We need to take more risks. That's what we need to do as a team.
Emergence.
Yeah, we need to definitely take more risks. I see at times that we pass the ball a bit too much. We try to overdo it with the passing, but once we get past that and we can maintain this possession, I think we're going to beat Barcelona in terms of possession. They look very frantic. I've got to be honest, man. They lose the ball consistently. They're consistently turning over the ball so many times. It's mad. Yeah. So look, first 3 games, amazing. Yeah. At the moment, do I think we're front runners in terms of how we're playing versus Barcelona playing to win La Liga? I can say yes, but that is all going to be apparent in the next 7 games. It's all going to be apparent in the next 7 games. I'm just waiting. Sociedad away, Getafe away, Villarreal are going to give us a really tough game. That's going to be our toughest game. That's going to be more tougher than Atletico Madrid. Trust me. The way Atletico Madrid, I watched their game against Elche. Absolutely.
No. Dave. Let's not do this. We all know that Atleti, by the time we play Atleti, they would have found their form. I bet you that Atleti, after the international break, Dave, up until that Madrid derby, I bet you that they slap all these teams, and by the time that they play us, they're on smoke. That's how it, bro. That's
having them playing relegation.
That they actually show up is when it's time to play us.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I know it's a Madrid derby; they're going to show up. But look, Villarreal, we don't have Bilbao before that, which is fine. Great. Yeah, we have Bilbao, I think, towards in January time, I think it is. So look, let's hope, let's pray. And let's see us get. I tell you what, if we end up with 27 points before we face Barcelona, which is 9 games exactly, I am gonna fucking be excited, bruv. I don't think we will, but 27 points. I think Sociedad are trash. I don't think they'll cause us a problem. I think Sociedad they play too attacking football. They open their defense is shit, man.
I think that we head into that Barca match with 26 points. I'd say about like 26 points. Yeah, like that's what I would be predicting, and I think Barcelona will be around that as well. Yeah, like I think whoever wins that El Clasico game either stays top or just goes top, if that makes sense. Yeah, like, because it's gonna be like neck and neck. Yo, big up to my guy Mez. Says 90% of what you say age is bad, 10% you get correct. Hey, look, bro. If you ever heard me give an incorrect take, it was AI. It just wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? Like in this day and age, you can't really trust too many things that you hear. You get me? But nah, I appreciate that, bro. But
you said that Real Madrid would do a remontada against Arsenal last year.
I don't recall.
AI on your own channel. AI on your own channel. Yeah.
I don't know. And then look, we've lost Dave, people. We've lost him. I have no idea. Yo, chat.
You want me to see me blow? I'll fucking blow.
If I wanted to blow, I'll fucking blow. You understand me?
Nah, Dave, that clip is fucking goated. People, let us know in the comment section, though. Like, what are you saying about Barca this weekend? What are you saying about Real Madrid? There are 2 more things that we got to get into before we wrap up, right? And the first thing that I want to talk about is the Champions League. Our draw was revealed. And when I'm looking at the league stage of the UCL, Dave, I'm very confident. And even though my expectations this season isn't for Xabi to win the UCL, I think to expect that in his very first season, let's see how things go coming off the back of a shit season underneath Carlo. But minimum, Dave, I'm expecting to finish top 8. I want to automatically qualify for the season. No playoffs, no round of 32 matchups. No. Automatically qualify top 8. And then I expect us to make the semis, minimum. Because once you make the semis, then anything can happen. But looking at the matches that we have, bro, how are you feeling about our UCL draw? Because the only team that I'm saying should be giving us any problems is Liverpool. They had a generational window. They just signed Alexander Isak. They signed Florian Wirtz, Ekitike, Milos Kerkez. They got Kai Sanat at right back. And I know that their deal for Mark Gahey just fell apart. But they still have had a generational kind of summer. And on top of that, what they did last season at Anfield, it's going to be a very hard game. And I could see us dropping points.
Yeah.
Aside from that, in theory, we should be pretty comfortable. I'm not worried about Man City.
Man City at home should be comfortable. Yeah.
Bro, we slapped them when we were garbage, Dave.
I know. Yeah, I know. So if I'm looking at it, and
I'll pull it up for you, brother. Go ahead.
Pull it up. Okay. So Real Madrid's fixtures, and I'm looking also when we play them.
Okay.
That's a different ball game altogether, because a certain game could throw momentum off, could do issues. Yeah. So we've got Marseille first. That's our first game. Yeah, in France. And that's after Sociedad game. So I think we'll come off a win of Sociedad. I think we'll beat Marseille. Yeah. I think we'll beat Marseille comfortably. Maybe a 2-0 win. But French teams, obviously French teams, they love to play good football. So we will beat Marseille at home. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, look, De Zerbi is a decent manager. And whatever your opinions may be on Mason Greenwood, right? We're not here to talk about him as a human being.
He likes to play. Yeah, he likes to play.
As a footballer, Mason Greenwood is a baller, bro. Like, he's a very good player. So he definitely will cause us some issues. But but look, Marseille are a decent team for sure.
Yeah, he's already got I think a 3 GA in the season so far in 3 games. So Mason Greenwood's doing decently well, and he scored a shitload of goals last season. I think Mason Greenwood
cooked. Bro, I'm telling you, Greenwood will get a big move after this season.
Yeah, exactly.
He will.
And then next up, obviously, we've got Kairat Almaty or Almighty as a call. Yeah, so they're obviously from Kazakhstan. We should pump them. Let's just be honest later. We should.
Bro, I'm annoyed that game is so early. I wanted that game last. I wanted that game to be at the stage where we've already qualified.
It's after Atletico Madrid game though, so
it's after Atleti. Yeah, see, but we can't rotate. Like, you're not gonna rotate the second game because you don't want any surprises. Like, I'm not trying to see any headlines. Oh, Karat Almighty fucking beat Real Madrid. No. That's a game that needs to be an automatic 3 points. The reason that I'm annoyed that it comes after Marseille is because that was a match that I was thinking, hopefully, it's at the end. We're already qualified top 8. We can just rotate the kids, the backups, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a, 9-hour flight for Real Madrid because their plane could just go straight there. But if you're a fan, that's a 13-hour flight. You're going to be playing next to Kim Jong-un. This is a madness.
No, it's not that far, because
bro, it's on the border of China. China right next to North Korea.
It's not that far, bro. Geography. It's not that
far.
Bro,
they said it's on the border of China.
Yeah, it's not that far, bro. Trust me, Kazakhstan's not that far, mate.
Bro, it's a 9-hour flight.
Yeah, we move, mate. We move. It's all right. It's not too bad.
All right. So look, when you go to that game and when you're on a plane for half the day, I don't want to hear no complaining. We're doing Galacticos that week. Don't complain. Straight off the plane, Dave. We're doing Galacticos that Monday.
Yeah, I'm going to hope, mate. I'll do it anyway. If I go to the game, I'm going to find a ticket. But anyway,
so we should snap them up.
Yeah.
We should. Like, who the fuck are these NPCs, Dave?
Yeah, that's truth. Yeah, that's absolute truth.
Okay, so that's 6 points.
Yeah, that's 6 points. Yeah, that's
all right.
6 points. Okay. Real Madrid or Juventus, I don't want to hear it. We're beating Juventus.
No, wait. But isn't that either before or after El Clasico?
That is before El Clasico.
Like, that's the game right before, right?
That's the game before and the game after Getafe away.
Yeah, see, look, that's the gauntlet, right? Like, that week's gonna be like that 7-day span.
It is. So guys, just to let you know, October is Real Madrid versus Villarreal. That's a tough game. Yeah, Getafe away. That's a tough game. Juventus at home. I don't think it's gonna be tough at all. We're gonna fry them, but that's good momentum going into Barcelona game. I'm telling you right now.
No, of course.
If we beat Villarreal, if we beat Getafe away, if we beat Juventus, brother, we will have serious momentum going into Barcelona.
Yeah.
Serious momentum. But then the penny drops because we go to Anfield after Valencia game. Yeah. So we have 3 home games in a row before we go to Anfield.
So how do you think that Anfield game goes? Because it's like, look, I agree. I think we do beat Juve as well. I think, look, we saw against Juve in the Club World Cup. Aside from the opening 20 minutes of that match, where they did look like a little bit, we dealt with them. And their goalkeeper had a masterclass. So I feel confident that now with, Xabi having more time with the players, I think we're going to look a lot better against Juve.
That's a very good comment, by the way. Asfios996 at 8:10 p.m. He said, if Xabi Alonso can craft a reliable B team, we'll be fine. That Kairat game, we can rest a lot of players.
Now, but do you think he will, though? That's the thing.
We can rest a lot of players in that game.
Because you don't want to be that big team that underestimates one of these guys, and then now we're in the headlines for dropping 3 points.
We can rest. Yeah, we can rest because we have the gauntlet after.
Okay,
yeah?
I mean, look, I hope so.
Let's rest it. Let's rest a few players.
Slap them up.
Look,
like we should be able to rotate.
You're telling me that Gonzalo Garcia playing with Rodrigo and playing with Endrick up front or for whatever he wants to do is not
Franco
able
in the
to
midfield.
Yeah, or
Camavinga.
Camavinga is not able to beat Kairat.
No, that's
Almighty.
True. That's true.
Come on, bro. Like this is crazy, yeah. But obviously, I don't want to repeat of Sheriff, which is crazy. But we have to look at it anyway. So Real Madrid versus Villarreal. Yeah, after we have rested players, that'll be great. Okay. Getafe away. Real Madrid versus Juventus at home. Real Madrid versus Barcelona at home. Real Madrid versus Valencia at home. Yeah. And then Anfield away. Yeah. Isaac is going to take time to adjust to that Liverpool's top, but I don't think it's going to take. I don't think it's going to take him 2 months to adjust to this.
But what is that? November we play Liverpool.
November the 4th.
Yeah, like
Anfield,
by then,
cold night in Liverpool. Yeah, it's going to be.
I don't think Isaac gets the benefit of the doubt of having to adapt. You already played in the Premier League, and you are the most expensive signing in that league's history.
Yeah,
Isaac does not get time. Right, Liverpool have broken the transfer record twice in one window. Now, Florian Wirtz is looking hella spooky right now. I'm going to be honest. That guy looks like the lights are a bit too bright. But what I'm more interested in is how will Trent do at Anfield? That is going to tell me a lot about Trent.
You know reports saying that Carvajal is our number 1 right back. Do you think even Trent will play against Anfield?
I need to see Trent. I want Trent to start that game. I want Trent to start that game. Dave, Trent, first season after leaving Liverpool,
he'll be very shaky, bro.
Has to go to Anfield and play against his former teammates in a very hostile environment. I want to see Trent out there. That is going to tell me a lot about his mentality. I'm going to tell you this right now. If Trent goes and drops a masterclass that game, that's going to, for me, give me a huge confidence boost in terms of whether if he will make it at Madrid or not. You knew the risk when you signed for us. You knew this was a possibility. I want to see Trent that game.
He could excel in Anfield. They could boo him all the game as soon as he gets the ball.
Of course, they could.
Trent
will be getting booed from the time the plane lands in England. Yeah, Are you mad?
Yeah, but the situation is that Carvajal, is such an experienced right back in the Champions League. We know him already. Like Trent, he is as well. We know that. But Carvajal's been there. He's done it. Like he would take if Xabi Alonso doesn't put Trent just so he doesn't feel that pressure at Anfield, Carvajal's. Honestly, I would trust him with my heart to play that. Carvajal,
of course, Carvajal is a better fullback than Trent, right?
And we need better defense against.
No, Liverpool. Yes, I understand that. I understand that. But if we're running this back 3, right, where Trent is going to be higher up the pitch anyways, Tchouaméni,
we're not though. Xabi Alonso's favoring the before the back.
No. But we know that on the ball, it's a back 3.
Yeah,
right?
I know that. Yeah, because the
players what I'm saying is, right? If this guy cannot start, there's no talk about pressure at Anfield, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? Like, there's none of this, bro. We brought you here to help us win the UCL. This is the best game that's available for us. It's the hardest game as well on paper. I don't care that this is your former team. You must perform this game. I'd rather have Carvajal off the bench when I think about it, because now if Trent's struggling, then you could put Carvajal on. Whereas if Carvajal is struggling, now you got to bring on Trent in this hostile environment that made you not start him.
Yeah, I think it's going to be crazy. I think
that's going to be a crazy game, bro.
Yeah, 4th of November. Like that date, guys, lock that in because we are going to be in for it. Because
give me an early prediction, Dave. Give me an early prediction. Like, what are you saying?
I can't give an early prediction. I don't. Like, Liverpool are leaking goals as well, man. I know they play decently against Arsenal.
They don't look that good defensively. I'm telling you.
They look like Barcelona defensively. I'm gonna be honest, mate. They're looking leaking goals, bruv. But Real Madrid need to score the first goal.
Nah, that don't matter.
If Real Madrid don't score the first goal, finish.
Bro, we've seen it. I mean, come on, bro. We usually, last season they beat us. What? Was 2-0? They handled us at Anfield.
Handled us excellently well.
But we generally have success.
We're gonna keep the ball more against Liverpool this time.
Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, like tactically, we're gonna be very different. It's not gonna be like how it was last season. And at the same time, right? We've seen us come back at Anfield in recent times before. Like this is not an environment that the players aren't used to. So I don't know what the problem is.
I know. Look,
Konate is gonna be too busy trying to get a meeting with Perez before the match. His head's not gonna be in it.
I honestly think that Real Madrid, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. Like that game is our toughest game this year. Yeah, Barcelona is not our toughest game. I'm gonna be honest. Liverpool is our toughest game this year. Yeah, and people look at Liverpool as the be all and end all. It's not. Yeah, Benfica away is gonna be super fucking tough. People think Benfica away is gonna be a walk in the park. It's not. You think Portuguese teams are just going to roll over in their own ground for Real Madrid? They're not. I mean, Benfica are going to be super tough. Bro. We should on paper, but on paper doesn't mean anything. Benfica is a very tough team. Another tough team I mentioned in my Champions League reaction, the draw reaction, is Olympiacos away. Don't count Olympiacos away. Greece, the stadiums are the most hostile, apart from Turkey. Greek stadium, the most hostile. Those fans, like they scare the shit out of players. That's what happens in Greek stadium. We see a lot of teams.
Their atmospheres are
fall to Greek and Turkish teams in their own grounds because is crazy. But absolutely in rank of order, it's Liverpool, Benfica, Olympiacos. I don't see Man City touching us at all.
When is that Man City game?
Man City game is going to be 10th of December, just before Christmas.
Oh, okay. I mean, I knew we were going to get Man City, bro. Like, every year, dog. Every year. Like, they're trying to force this rivalry or something, bro. We're not rivals. Or, I mean, shit, we might as well be at this point. Because it's damn near like the UCL El Clasico. It's like, if we don't play Man City in the Champions League, then did it even happen? Like, did the UCL take place that season? Like, it's just so predictable, brother. But, yeah, I do think we beat Man City, right?
Man City get cooked in the Premier League. Never mind against Real Madrid, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, though, right? Like, you can't take them for granted either.
No, because Haaland could score 3 goals and you just never even know about it.
Say it again.
Haaland could score 2 goals out of nowhere. You don't even know about it.
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like they can always just turn up. But I think in terms of their back line is food. Like their only good defender is Vardy. Let's be real. Matthias Nunes at right back. Ryan Aït-Nouri at left back.
Yeah, Vinny's
Ruben Diaz, and they just sold the Kanji. So they don't even have depth. What are you going to bring on? John Stones in 2025? Nah, bro. We should be beating them. But I would say Man City is the second hardest game on this schedule.
I don't see Man City hard. I honestly, look, it's depending on which Man City turns up, but I see Benfica as the second hardest game after Liverpool. That is facts. Our away games, like I'm telling you right now, Olympiacos, we should beat them on paper. Yeah. The away games are the most difficult. Yeah, that's it. Simple. The 2 away games, the ones at the top you see, Liverpool, Benfica, are the most difficult. Let's see what we do. And Liverpool, look, even if we walk, I don't like to be negative, But if we walk away from Liverpool with a draw, hey, hats off to Xabi Alonso for the time.
Okay, fair enough. So what? 8 games, 24 points available.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should be around 18, 19 points. That gets you, I think, like top 3.
Yeah, I think top 3 is a must for Real Madrid. It's a must. Top 3 is a must for Real Madrid in this Champions League phase.
But do you think top 3? Okay, but like, why is it a must? Like, because again,
you get seeded
but as long as we finish top 8, I don't really care.
You get seeded against easier teams because the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh place, 8th place, they are. It's depending on the positioning order of your league. That's why you saw Barcelona get an easy run, relatively simple. Arsenal, apart from Real Madrid, obviously finishing the playoffs.
Yeah, but look at like Liverpool though. Like Liverpool had the number 1 spot, and then they had to play PSG.
But PSG, because they played in the playoffs, mate. They as well. Like
that's but Dave, teams are not going to do as well as we think. Like it's only 8 teams that can automatically
seeding
qualify.
Is super important. You're going to see the top sides in Europe get seeded highly.
No.
That's simple.
No, but I don't think so. I think there's going to be teams that end up having to do like the playoffs, like how
Man City
right?
are doing playoffs again. I don't care. Man City.
I think PSG are doing playoffs again. Have you seen their league phase?
But PSG are going to cook Barcelona. I got to be honest. But PSG, they're going to open up Barcelona like a can of beans, mate.
Talk to me about Barca's UCL run. Then go ahead. How do you think do you think they do better than us?
Okay, let me just talk about. But no, Barcelona are. Look, I already said on my vocal. Yeah, I'm already vocal in the chat. Yeah, Barcelona, Newcastle, PSG, Club Brugge, Chelsea away. They have already 3 very tough games in even the first 4 games, bro.
Yeah,
you think they're going to go to Stamford Bridge and walk all? They're not going to walk all over Chelsea. I'm sorry, they're not. I'm sorry, they're not. Yeah. Simple as Frankfurt's going to be decent enough for them. Yeah. Slavia Prague will be easy for them. Copenhagen will be easy for them. They have 3 super tough games. Yeah. Newcastle away is going to be an absolute bloodbath. Newcastle are going to bite at the heel. They're not going to feel like that. They don't feel that kind of football in La Liga. Newcastle, hey, Pedri, hold that. Guimaraes, bruv. Hold that. A stamp on your ankle. That's what he's going to feel. Yeah. Pedri doesn't get that treatment in La Liga. Trust me with that one. Yeah. Trust me on that one. He doesn't. Yeah. Newcastle are going to bite at them. Yeah. Chelsea, the same. Yeah. PSG are going to outplay Barcelona. Guaranteed.
So who do you think goes further? Because for me, I actually think Barca have a harder run than we do.
They do have a harder run. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Barca, and I mean, look, it's about time because last season they had that Europa League run up until they played Inter Milan, and then they folded under the slightest bit of pressure.
Look, they're gonna be in their new stadium though by that time. Obviously, Valencia. I don't think Barcelona can be. They're not facing Valencia in the new camp. I think it's delayed more, but they will have the stadium by the PSG game. That's
okay, but here's the thing though, Dave. Even though I think their run is hard, I still think Barcelona are gonna finish top 8.
Yeah,
like, do you think that they lose to PSG and Chelsea?
Look. I think they lose to Newcastle. I think Newcastle. I think Eddie Howe has the ticket in that. Look, they have the ticket in that to beat Barcelona. I don't care, mate, if they don't have Isaac. I don't care. They have this. They have the players to beat Barcelona. You think that Newcastle, and their defense, bro. Did you see their defense, bro? A big
I mean, look, I think they can
fucking massive, bro.
Well, I think they can definitely hurt them on the counter for sure.
Yeah, I mean, sure. like Livramento,
and they are better defensively than Barca at the moment.
Yeah, Livramento versus Yamal, it's a difficult one. But Dan Burn, bruv. Hey, bruv, do you think Dan Burn's going to be phased by Lewandowski or Ferran Torres? I don't think so.
Nah, it's true. Like Dan Burn,
Dan Burn's like 2 meters tall, mate. That guy's a fucking monster. Yeah, they don't have defenders like that in La Liga. Trust me on this one. Yeah, like Barcelona.
I think Pedri struggles that game, bro. I think Pedri's gonna genuinely struggle.
Guimaraes and flipping Joe Linton and Tonali. Are you high, bruv?
Yeah.
They're gonna get absolutely clamped, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, this guy Pedri was looking like Vallecano was too much of a task.
Bruv, I hope Palmer has a fucking amazing game against Barcelona as well.
But I expect
Bruv,
them to
Esteval's
line
going
up.
to cook Barcelona, bruv. I hope he does, man. Esteval's
Wait,
gonna cook
just
them.
real quick, Dave. I do expect Newcastle to line up like very defensive against Barca.
Oh,
Like,
100%, man. They hit them on the
I
break.
don't think that they're gonna have a go except for counters.
They won't have a goal except for counters. That's as simple as
Yeah.
that. But what they will do is they'll defend hard. And trust me, corners. We saw a few corners from Vallecano swinging in. Let me tell you this. Corners against Christensen and Kubasi when Dan Burn is like 2 meters tall, bruv, in the box. Are you high, bruv?
Yeah. He's like what?
If he doesn't get a header on, yeah, he's going to cause major difficulty. You're going to see Guimaraes in there. You're going to see flipping everyone in there, bruv. Everyone, yeah. And don't get it twisted, yeah. Guys like Anthony Gordon, yeah, and Elanga on his game can actually turn up big time as well, yeah. And it just needs to be, look, Liverpool, Newcastle, they signed Wissa now, isn't it?
Yeah,
they signed Wissa from Brentford.
They have Wissa, and they signed that striker that's like 6'7", Nick Guatemala from I think Stuttgart, I believe.
Yeah, so basically, look, so they're going to be, Eddie Howe, is going to set up against Barcelona to beat them. Trust me in this one, he's going to say defend big time, press them from the front. That Guimaraes, Tonali, and Joe Linton midfield. Barcelona fans, whoever's in the chat, if you're Barcelona fans, watch out, bruv. That first game is going to give you a wake-up call.
But why do you think PSG are going to slap Barca, though? Like, slap? I think PSG wins that game. And for me, that's the best game of the Champions League so far. Like, that's the one.
No, Real Madrid Liverpool will be the best game.
Nah, I think Barca PSG, especially with all the implications
and
of
Arsenal Bayern Munich will be another good game as well.
Dembele, Yamal, Nuno Mendes, Hakimi, Pedri, Vitinha. I feel like that game from a neutral POV is
it will be open and expansive and attacking football. We know that already.
Yeah. But why do you think Barca are gonna just get slapped that game? I don't think they get slapped.
Let me tell you why, because we saw against Vallecano, bruv. Yeah, exactly the same. If you have a team that can use the wings properly,
okay.
Barcelona, bro. Hey, Hansi Flick's high line against PSG. You fucking high, bruv. You might as well just give up already, bruv. Because man like Due, Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia, whoever they're going to play, or midfield, Hey, Fabian Ruiz is going to have a fucking amazing game against Barcelona. Trust me in this one.
Damn, so you're saying that, okay, so essentially, you're saying that Barcelona are already good for 2 losses. You said they're losing to Newcastle. Now you're saying that
3 losses. Free.
So you think Chelsea beat them too?
Yeah, Chelsea will beat them.
Okay, so you're 100%. Saying that Barcelona lose every big game that they have, essentially, because those are the 3 biggest games.
Yes, they will. Barcelona will lose all 3 big games.
Wow. I mean, I don't think they're gonna lose all 3. No, they definitely win at least one of them. I think that Chelsea game, though, is gonna be fire, because I think Chelsea have a better midfield, and I think Chelsea
absolutely
have a better back line.
They do.
Than Barca do at the moment.
They do, bro. They do, yeah.
I think Barca's attack is better.
Don't get it twisted, Maresca ball is going to outplay Hansi Flick, because you're looking at Chelsea, and the way they line up with Pedro, Neto, the lap obviously depends on if Palmer plays as well, Esteval, bro.
Yeah.
They have a very, very good team to place that Barcelona team. Yeah. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, bro, they're going to boss out the midfield.
Yeah, I think that
fuck Barcelona midfield, bruv. Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez are gonna get at. They're gonna, bro. It's just those midfield too. The double pivot is crazy, bro, for Chelsea.
I mean, but the thing is,
they're competing for the league this year, by the way. Chelsea.
No,
I think they will.
That
midfield alone helps
last season. They'll be in it, and then they'll fall off. I don't know if they're gonna be able to handle because remember last season they were able to play a B team in the conference and then a fresh team on the weekend. You're not doing that in the UCL. I want to see how Maresca handles that first, because I still don't really like the business that they've done this summer, to be honest. Like Garnacho, bro. Garnacho, Jamie Gittins. João Pedro looks good.
Yeah,
Hato is a good backup.
Esteval's good, bro.
No. Esteval is a good player. But at the same time, Is he going to be enough?
Why didn't Endrick have the same bloody impact that Esteval did, bro?
Why didn't we sign both of them?
Mm.
Why didn't we do a 2-for-1 special? Imagine if we had Esteval on our right wing.
Yeah.
Perez signs every Brazilian under the sun, but misses out on the Neymar regen.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. But all right, look, we'll see. Chat.
I'm not judging. And this thing, night game, judging it off one La Liga game is too early for that. It's not too early, man. I'm judging off 3 La Liga games. Mallorca, they were poor. Mallorca, they were poor. Yeah. Levante, they were poor, bro. Yeah. They came up in the second half, great. And Barcelona fans glazing the remontada. I'm sorry, but they were poor that game as well. And then against Vallecano, a team that actually can play football. Bro, imagine if that's Chelsea with those chances. Chelsea are winning 5-6-0, bruv. They won't have a chance, Barcelona. Imagine there's PSG in those chances there. In the defense, Barcelona's defense, I'm telling you right now, back of 3 games, is one of the most shakiest defenses I've seen in a very long time from Barca. Just because of one man, Inigo Martinez. That's crazy talk to me, yeah? Because Christensen, and how can you start Christensen in Garcia, by the way? What's going on with that? That's crazy, bro. That's mad, yeah? When Balde and Kunde are doing overlapping runs on the flipping attacking third, yeah, you think that a team like Chelsea, Maresca, who, by the way, absolutely pammed PSG in the Club World Cup final, yeah, destroyed them, yeah. You think they're not going to do the same thing to Barcelona? Of course they will. They were just waiting for the counter to say, okay, hold this, bruv. Esteval will cook them. I'm telling you right now, that high line, yeah, last year was something new to a lot of teams. They were like, okay, cool. This year, teams are going to have so many opportunities, including Real Madrid against that high line. Watch this space, yeah? Watch this space, yeah? Because
I feel the same way.
Vallecano did something really well. They waited right to right moment to pass the ball. A lot of teams, they pass the ball immediately, like Real Madrid last year, first game against Barcelona, we got slapped up, yeah? They passed the ball too quickly. They got caught off by the offside trap. Issy was holding the ball in midfield. Okay, cool. Bang, over the top ball, this ball here, yeah. Those flat crosses in the box, when Barcelona's high line is like here, you are in front, it is dangerous for Barcelona to even actually deploy that in Champions League, yeah. They are going to find those 3 games extremely difficult because PSG will come to the new camp and be like, what? Let's see what happens, yeah. And then
Dave,
bro,
so Dave is predicting that Barcelona lose the 3 biggest games on their UCL
Newcastle, Chelsea, yeah. And don't get me wrong, yeah. Don't get me wrong. You think Barcelona are not going to find easy games, bruv. They have a few also tricky ones to maneuver, yeah. And I'm talking about where's the Barcelona?
What,
okay,
like
cool.
Slavia Prague? I mean, I don't think Copenhagen, like Praha, fucking who else?
Don't discount Slavia Prague away from home as well. Yeah, don't discount Slavia Prague away from home. It's going to be
okay. So
not
Dave,
difficult.
so you're talking like you think Barca are going to struggle to make top 8? That's what I'm hearing right now.
If they lose 3 games, well, how many games did Real Madrid lose last year? 3. They didn't make top 8.
We lost to Lille. We lost to AC Milan. We lost to Liverpool.
Yeah, Real Madrid lost 3 games last year. They didn't even make the top 8.
Wait, but how many did we draw?
0 games.
So we didn't draw any of those. Okay. Yeah, like I don't fucking remember.
Barcelona, I'm telling you right now, if they don't fix up their shit, yeah, they're going to lose to those 3 teams. Yeah. If they fix it in time, but Newcastle's right after the international break, by the way. And right after Barcelona plays Valencia. Valencia, yeah, against Barcelona, yeah, that's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, look.
They're not even playing in the new camp yet. You're expecting, so people expect Barcelona to go all the way to St. James's Park. You crazy? St. James's Park. That's mad.
Yeah, nah, that is a bit mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
St. James's Park is a cauldron for a lot of teams.
It's a hard, bro. St. James Park is a very hard stadium to go into, right?
Course,
like,
fans are going crazy, bro.
And they're a physical team. I mean, like, chat, let us know like what you guys are saying about Barca's UCL run. Big up my guy for the super chat says, my question to Dave, do you think Xabi can make Bellingham and Arda the new Kroos and Modric? No. And do What? Okay, and do you think Madrid can clap Barca? Why am I struggling to read this? Dave, can you read this, bro?
Do you think Madrid can clap Barcelona's kamikaze tactics?
My eyes are
Anyway,
bugging.
a clap means beating it.
No.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't know why, bro. I was just struggling, bro. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I don't think Bellingham and Arda can become Kroos.
They were never ever in a
They don't have
years,
that.
Kroos and Modric are two of the best midfielders in the last decade. You
I
can't
think
say that.
Arda can be something similar to Modric.
No.
Bellingham cannot do anything like those two players.
Arda,
different profile.
Arda, I would see more of an Özil kind of player, but
okay.
Look, Kroos and Modric are the Xabi and Iniesta of Real Madrid. That's as simple as it is. Those two are unbeatable in terms of midfield battles. They will pass the ball around you for fucking 360 minutes. You won't even fucking see it once.
Yeah,
that's how Kroos and Modric are, bro. Those two together are light years ahead.
Wait, so Dave, last thing, then we're gonna wrap up. Transfer window is over. How do you think we did this summer? What would you rate Real Madrid's window? Dean Howson, Álvaro Carreras, Trent, Franco. I don't think we were perfect. 7.
6.5, 6.57, yeah, something like that.
I think a 7 is a bit more fair.
I'll include Xabi Alonso in that as well because he took over in the summer. I'll include Xabi Alonso as the manager coming into the team.
Okay, well then if Xabi's included, then it's an 8.
Yeah, I'll still probably stick at 7, probably because I'm looking at because it's still in the eye of the beholder. Who knows? But look, Franco good. Trent obviously on a 3. That was pending for like a year, bruv. Anyway, so who knows? Who cares, bruv? Yeah. Dean Howson, might as well just like call that a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that in itself is a 10 out of 10. Yeah, Carreras. Yeah, he's starting to show. Yeah, in several games why we bought him. Yeah, and I was skeptical at first, but bro, he's a tall guy. Yeah, very physical. He's quick. Carreras, he's fucking rapid, mate. People think he's slow, man. That guy is quick, bro. Yeah, and Trent. Look, last game he performed decently as well. Very good. Came back after Carvajal who benched him previous game. Mm-hmm. And Trent is a great signing. Franco Mastantuono is a great signing as well because he's looking to be the number 1 starter for this team. To be honest, Franco Mastantuono. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, that guy just come in
while Jude is out. Yeah.
I think. Do you know what he does? The easy things tidy. I think that's what Alonso likes players that do the small things very tidy.
He's good on the ball. He's very
passes decent.
And he has good off the ball work rate, like the pressing. You know, Xabi likes the players who are gonna look to win the ball back immediately because we do win the ball back pretty fast now. Like if you notice, we're not really off the ball for too long. Even though I think Mallorca, we talked about earlier, I think they did a good job of holding possession against us.
Carreras has actually been one of our surprising. Right? He's probably the most surprising.
I don't think Álvaro Carreras has been all that, to be honest. Like I think
he's tidy.
But I think
the game against you talking about the game
Carreras has played well enough for Fran Garcia to have gotten 0 minutes at this point in the season. I don't think Álvaro Carreras has been all that for Fran Garcia, who was one of our best players in the Club World Cup. He looks very good at left wing back.
Carreras is tall, man. He's physical, bro. He can get the box header away.
But Dave, I get it. Carreras is a better profile in terms of the physical tools, right? And his potential is higher, right? Yes, Fran Garcia at Real Madrid should be a backup player. But the fact that in 3 La Liga matches heading into the international break, he's gotten 0 minutes after the Club World Cup that he had.
Yeah, true. But also is a backup. But do you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, but Vinny and Rodrigo, the time that they've played, have not been seeing Carreras making any overlapping runs. I've not seen them once pass behind the defensive line for Carreras to latch onto. What is the point of having Carreras there in that kind of position when he's making the overlapping runs and neither Rodrigo or Vinny are seeing him?
Now, I think it's just...
None of them see him. They don't see him. They don't see him at all. He's making the run on the outside and none of them see him.
Yeah, but Dave, it's because they're used to playing with Ferland Mendy, somebody that don't make the runs.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's just a chemistry thing. I think that'll all come in due time. Trust me. Because Carreras, yes, he does look like a better player than what I thought he was. But again, I haven't been blown away. Again, that goal line clearance against Mallorca, that was phenomenal. Like, that was that wow moment for me. But in terms of, like, the flow of the game, just in general, I don't think he's been amazing. I think Trent so far has been decent, right? Yeah. I don't think Trent, again, just like Carreras, even though I rate Trent a bit higher because I'm more familiar with him, I don't think Trent's really blown me away yet either with any of his performances. I think the game against Mallorca, opening 30 minutes, his passing was ridiculous, was very good. But I still think he's taking some time to adapt as well. He has
as I thought, yeah. Oh, my camera's gone, guys, by the way, yeah. So my camera's gone. So basically, yeah. The look, and I knew it was him because I was looking from the pitch, but I couldn't see it because I was so far away. Carreras made the back post pass for Dean Howson to head it across the box.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was him. I didn't realize it. I knew it was him from the pitch. I was looking at it. But he's the one that made that fizzing ball back post, yeah? So you've just got to look at it. Like, I'm telling you right now, Carreras is going to be a very good player for us this season.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah.
Now, look.
I am full hope of him, yeah, because he knows what he's doing, yeah? He knows what he's doing. He's very consistent, yeah? And he's just going to be a very tidy player overall. Simple as.
And then we have Dean Howson. I mean, look, I already told you, this guy's phenomenal. I mean, yeah, he's, looked a little shaky at sometimes throughout the last 2 games. But again, he's a young defender. He's not going to be perfect every match. But I think overall, I don't really have any complaints about this guy. Like, his passing is an absolute joke. Defensively, he's solid.
Last 2 games, right? He wasn't their best. Last 2 games.
He looked a little bit shaky at moments. But in general, though, he's just been like an immediate impact player for us. Like, he hit the ground running. Like, he's been our best defender. And I think if he stays fit at the end of the season, he's top 3 center back conversation.
I think Militao made some really good tackles against Mallorca as well. Militao's been good.
But I'm more so just kind of focusing on like the new players that have come. Just to kind of like talk about
to round up the trend. Yeah, so I just rate it at 7 out of 10. I rate it at 7 out of 10 because it's great. One thing that we could have maybe strengthened on was just another really, really good midfielder. But apart from that, I think it's been good. Or another really good right winger, because Franco is probably is he the best right winger that we have? Guys in the chat, do you think he's the best right winger? Do you think he's better than Brahim? I think Brahim he's had his chances. Yeah. I think
Rodrigo's our best right winger, but the guy don't want to play there.
No, he doesn't want to play. He said to Xabi Alonso that he explicitly wants to play left wing.
I would say Franco because of his potential, but I think Brahim would do better until Franco finds his footing a little bit more, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But I'm going to be honest, yeah. I know Rodrigo only wants to play left wing, but I would like to see him thrive in the right wing role under Xabi Alonso to see what he does.
I just don't think that he wants to do it anymore, which is fine.
He doesn't want to play second fiddle.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's just going to have to accept a smaller role and less minutes because now we can't use you on the right. So essentially, you only want to be played when you're taking off Vinicius. So
Vinny's not going to not start many days.
Yeah, so I mean, like, unless Vinny gets injured or just continues to perform at a underwhelming level, right? Like his poor form is starting to come back or whatever, then you're not going to get play time. I mean, I think I agree with the 7 out of 10 for this window. I would say if we were able to get like another midfielder, that would have been nice. But I'm more so looking at that back line. I think this was the summer for us to go all out for Saliba. I think we're going to regret that. I have a feeling that this guy signs a new contract at Arsenal. If that new contract does not include like a decent release clause that can be reasonably met, it's over, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, we should have dropped. The first bid should have been about 90 million. We should have agreed personal terms and then negotiated from there, right? With Arsenal on a higher fee. Because I think 90 million is a good one to like test the waters, kind of.
Yeah.
But That to me would have made this an excellent window if we would have made a late minute bid for Saliba.
Somebody said, "Fuck it, let's get Bale out of retirement." Absolutely, bro. I'll still bring him out now, mate. He's probably better.
Bale.
I'll bring him back now, bro.
Let him.
No,
go.
do you know what? Yeah, somebody like Cole Palmer actually would fit this team down to a glove in that right
position. But see, thing is, Dave, like we don't need any attacking signings, bro. We need holding midfielder. We need center back. That is it. I don't like Cole. Of course, Cole Palmer is a very good. I think Cole Palmer would cook at Madrid. But we got Jude. We got Arda. We got Franco. Right? Like we already got players in that position that like. So now you sign a Cole Palmer. Well, then you got to get rid of somebody. And I don't want to get rid of anybody that we have currently for a Cole Palmer. Right? I think midfield, back line. If you want to go to Chelsea, go get me Enzo Fernandez for the midfield, right? Yeah. Or, again, I really wanted that back line to get one more signing because I don't trust Militao's fitness, bro. Back-to-back seasons doing his ACL, and he's looked good so far. But that makes me, like, every time there's any kind of contact with him, I'm nervous. So, yeah, I think we're going to regret not going after a center back. Well, another one, because obviously we got Dean Huijsen, but I think we should have been a lot more aggressive with Saliba. Contracts running down, right? Arsenal are trying to get him to sign a new deal. He hasn't done so yet throughout this summer window. You could have easily gave Saliba a choice to make. Reach out to his camp, agree terms, send an offering. Now he could force that move. Arsenal, and plus Arsenal, they signed Piero Hincapié. 60 million pound defender to hold bench? Nah, man. I think that we wasted an opportunity there, bro, to be honest. But overall, though, I'm happy with the window. I think that we've strengthened a lot. When I'm looking at the ops like Barca, I don't think that they've done enough. I mean, look, Jean Garcia is a good signing, but you guys bring in Marcus Rashford. You bring in some NPC that's never going to make an impact in Rooney fucking Bargy, whatever his name is. Who else have they signed? Like,
Jean Garcia, well, that's it.
Yeah, like they've done nothing.
That is like 3 signings in itself, though, mate. That their keeper problem needed the dressing, and they got out and got probably one of the best in the world, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, look, fair enough. But look, guys,
Iker Casillas region, that's what he is, mate. He's really good, mate. Jean Garcia is pretty good.
What is Dave waffling about? What do you mean?
Casillas is my favorite. Yeah, he's my favorite keeper of all time. Don't get it wrong, but he's got very similar characteristics to Casillas. Like his shot stopping is incredible, man.
I'm gonna need Garcia to prove it.
Jean Garcia's goalkeeping, his shot stopping is absolutely incredible. Those reflex saves, mate. I haven't seen a keeper do that since Casillas, honestly.
Okay. Look, we'll see how it plays out for him because they're going to need him in the
Courtois is better. Courtois is definitely better, 100%.
Well, of course Courtois is better. Bro, Courtois is the best goalkeeper in the world.
Yeah, Courtois made saves that like some keepers would dream of, honestly. Yeah.
But look, guys, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, right? End the stream, Dave, in the title. Click that. Make sure that you guys support him as well. Are you going to be on Chaos later?
I'm not. No, I'm taking it. I need to sleep, mate, because yesterday I had no sleep, bruv. Going on holiday.
No problem.
No sleep, bruv. I am going to early one, but I will be on Chaos on Friday. Obviously the international break is a dud. I'm going to be putting out some content anyway this week, so stay tuned for that. Tomorrow I've got my studio back up again. I had to take my camera abroad. So yeah, we're back with content tomorrow, guys, as per usual. As you know. All
right, bet, bro. This is going to redirect you over to Matrix. He's live with Sam. They're talking about what's happened this weekend. And then we will be back in about an hour or so with Football Chaos. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So make sure that your notifications are on.
Yeah, let's get Matrix to like 1,000 quickly, because he's a fucking excellent.
I know Matrix. He just hit 700, so
he's
look,
pumping
go over
out
there,
content
subscribe
like
to
crazy.
him.
Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, people. Again, let's go Carnage Raid in a bit. Peace.
Easy.